Datavideo always tries to find ways of making existing technology smarter and easier to use. So for instance, a broadcast-grade professional video switcher is always a very complicated unit to use, and it requires skilled and educated technicians to operate it. If you want to bring broadcast quality video into the workspace, so into a corporate presentation for instance, you will need to have something like a front end for a switcher that people actually know how to use. So we decided to think about that and do it with, for instance, a tablet or a PC, but still it makes it a little bit too scary for people to use. Therefore we came up with the TPC-700. It's a very little box. It's a 7-inch touchscreen monitor in which the user can just see what he's doing. It's like what you see is what you get. You have your for instance, a little picture of a talent with a chroma key background. You click on it and that's exactly what happens. It's in workspace. It's always a matter of wanting 100% result with 10% of the effort. So what you see is that the IT guy also should be the AV guy, and AV is just a different beast than IT. Nowadays everything goes on a network, so that's fine for IT guys, but they never knew that a regular HD video signal is 3 gigabit per second, for instance. That's too much for an IT network. The thing with corporate video nowadays is, if you take a look around at this show, most of it's compressed. It's using webcams, it's using tiny sensors, which result in grainy, not the best quality video. If a company or a corporation would like to invest in broadcast-grade video, they would need to have a team next to it as well. With TPC-700 and our switchers plus cameras, they can just be out in the open, produce broadcast-grade video without breaking the bank and without having a lot of people with it. You would think that people can do it with a webcam, because that's what's it's ubiquitous. It's everywhere. A webcam is everywhere. However, if you do look at the result of a multi-trillion-dollar company like Apple, they don't want to use a webcam. For conferencing, they might be, but for presenting the annual figures, they would need something more professional. The thing with Datavideo is that we like to make existing technology smarter, easier to use, and more cost effective. So without breaking the bank, you would get broadcast-grade results. And that's something very new to deploy on a corporate network. Our customers that come in and see this solution, they sigh of relief, because it's finally something that people can understand without having to call up the IT guy. And then when they see the price point at $799 for a controller for a front end of a complete professional solution, that's incredible.